Hello out there. This has been a hot minute since I've made a video on this channel. I've done some lives over the last couple of months, but sitting down to make a video has been incredibly painful. I don't know why. I just got to a place where I couldn't work. I couldn't do anything. And I realized that I was completely burnt out. And in this video, I want to talk about that and hopefully encourage you. If you are going through something similar, have gone through something similar, or just want to know what's been going on with me. So for those that are new here, please do subscribe. My name is Tim, I'm an online teacher, and I've been serving the online teaching community for several years now, and 2021 was no short of a firestorm in the online teaching world. And I thought I had it all together, and I thought that I was doing well, and I realized that come December, I was exhausted. I was burnt out, I was stressed, I didn't know what direction I was going with my content. I really just needed a long break. So as someone that works at home and builds their own income and have built this business around online teaching and helping other teachers, I have always prided myself on the work that I was doing. I always prided myself on my YouTube channel. It was just something that I was so excited to put effort into and to build up and grow. I struggled with my identity as a person, really, because of everything that I was doing online, and I was marrying myself to my online work. How many of you that work at home are married to your work? And I realized that working at home is such an incredible thing, but it can also be a really dangerous thing, because for me, I work a lot and I basically don't have a work day, and this is something that I need to change, and I'm working on restructuring so that I'm able to have the freedom that I want and not be tied to a laptop 12 plus hours a day. And this is just my own fault. It's something that I've kind of got myself into, and it's been really difficult to get out of. So that's one thing that has led to me feeling burnt out and just needing a break, and caused me to get really ill in December. So I'll tell you what happened. December, I wrapped up my second course with my Going Solo students, and between November and December, so over 6 weeks, I had helped over 110 students go through my course. And that was a huge win for me. I was just so excited to be a part of so many teachers going solo journeys, and just to be able to show up and help them. But it also had negative side effects where I was burning out, I was getting absolutely exhausted, and in December I got really sick. Towards the middle of December, I was feeling just overly stressed, and I think all that busyness just came to a head, and I just couldn't cope anymore. I couldn't function with just doing anything work-related, any teaching or anything of the sorts. But I still had my students. I have 15 students, and I still had to teach them, and it all just kind of came to a head in the middle of December, and I got ill. Then I got really sick towards Christmas, and I had a trip planned for the 25th. So I was kind of putting that on pause until I figured out what was going on. I tested negative for COVID, and then I got better, and then I went on the trip. And I spent a week in Phuket, which was really, really great, a much needed break, not long enough, but came back more refreshed, feeling better, feeling healthier, and ready to tackle the new year. And then I started getting stressed with just the fact that the new year was here. And I don't know about you, but when you have a new year and you have this sort of feeling of creating all these New Year's resolutions and goals and what do you want the year to look like, I just sat down and realized I have no idea. This all stems from what happened last year in August with the online teaching companies crashing. I thought I was taking it pretty well, but I realized that I was just masking it by showing up online, talking about companies, talking about how to go independent, but I was really neglecting what this really meant for me, and I didn't understand that it was really affecting me. And while I was kind of able to stay afloat and keep all my things in the air like a juggler, I was really deep inside struggling with everything that got on, but I had never given myself time to actually grieve the ending of the companies. And I realized that I put all my identity in being a teacher with VIP Kid and being someone that made content about companies like VIP Kid and GoGo Kid, etc. And then when all that was taken away, I really had to redefine myself. And I sort of flowed with what was kind of happening naturally around the online teaching world and ended up, building up my own private teaching business, which has been really, really wonderful, and then helping other teachers to do the same. I got to a point where I just couldn't open YouTube, I couldn't look at comments, I couldn't check my email, I didn't open Instagram for about 3 weeks, and I just then started feeling bad about all those things. And so all of this was just a perfect storm for a complete burnout. I wish that I had heeded the warning signs. I wish that I had recognized what I was going through so that it wasn't so traumatic when it happened. And this is just a lesson learned. I've talked about burnout before, but I've really never experienced it. And I realized that I just was working too much. I was not creating the balance in my day that I wanted to have as someone that works at home. I was living, breathing, sleeping, everything to do with my business and with my courses to help teachers. And this is not good, this is not healthy, and I just didn't recognize it until it was too late. So that's basically what happened to me. I am here, I'm doing well, I really am, I'm feeling so much better. You don't have to do everything in a conventional way. Just because it's the start of a new month or the start of a new year, you don't have to have all these New Year's resolutions or all these big financial goals. Do things in your own time that feel right. If you're wanting to launch your teaching business and it just doesn't feel like the right time, it's okay. The students are still going to be there, I promise. You really need to take care of yourself, and you really need to do things that feel right for you. I was trying to do all kinds of things to be able to show up and serve other people, and I was getting myself in a real mess with everything that was going on. So you really got to take care of yourself first, and that's one thing that I've learned. I've got to take care of me first, and if that means only working 3 or 4 hours in the morning, doing my classes and calling it a day, that's okay. Life is going to go on. I'm still gonna have food on the table and I'm going to be okay. But I was just constantly chasing, like creating more things and doing more things and showing up for more people. And it's really, really hard. Don't feel like relying on other people is a weakness. If you need to rely on people and you need to ask for help, do it. The online teaching community is amazing and we're there for you. We really, really are. So many teachers have been so helpful to me over the last couple of months, and I'm so grateful for them. So don't be afraid to rely on others. Ask for help if you need it. People are there for you. So there we go. That's basically it. That's what's been going on. And thanks for watching this video. I hope maybe it lets you in on what was going on with me, but also an encouragement to you. If you're experiencing burnout, if you just need to take time for yourself, do it and recognize those warning signs when things are kind of getting to be too much. That being said, I'm back. I really am feeling much better, and I'm excited about this year. I'm just doing what I love to do and focusing on the things that give me energy and the things that I love doing. You have to enjoy doing this. If you don't enjoy doing it, then it's really just not worth doing, right? I don't want this video to be all doom and gloom and negativity, because that's really not what it's about. It's just about making this video to share with you what I've been up to, what's been going on, and that I'm back. So yeah, there we go. Thanks for watching this video. I hope it was an encouragement. Until next time, thanks everyone. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay you. And I'll see you in the next video. Hey, don't go anywhere just yet. These videos might be interesting to watch for you, and if you haven't subscribed, you can do it right here with one click. Also, in the video description, I recommend different products and services and ways that you can work with me further. So don't forget, look in the video description below.